boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we are about ready to start. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Nittany Lions offense will get first crack at it today. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the...
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it. How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Now the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Finding some room. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Farrell. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Northwestern's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And onto the field comes Aiden Childs, the Michigan State transfer. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun to give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running inside. It's Hansen. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. He's got it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Hansen. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
It's caught. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he was looking for his main man. He wanted to focus in on him. He wanted to force feed him the football. Nice job by the defense. Great coverage. Great job knocking the ball away.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. They get him stuck, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
The Nittany Lions need to pick it up on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they just keep inching closer to the goal line. They go for it on 4th down. You get it. You're now finding yourself even closer. This is a place where you'd love to be able to just line up, run the football, get north, and score a touchdown.
The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Beck. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They get to him, and now they'll place a 3rd and long.
Pass. Now with a 3rd and goal. You'd like to can see this part of the field where you can exert some of that physicality, run the football. I know you're doing it. I know the field shrinks, but I'm going to be tougher than you, more physical than you. I'm going to run the football down your throat.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Grove. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. A quick pass to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Could be an alley. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Childs. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical.
Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Off the play fake on first down. Got his man down the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And that's not what this defense was hoping for, man. They got to find a way to get the ball back to their offense. They've already dug themselves a hole, and now 3 plays, 3 first downs. Man, they've got to find some answers. Got to get some pressure on the QB. Find a way to force a turnover or 2 to get back in this football game.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dropping back, it's Beck. They go to the wide receiver screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Hansen. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hansen. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. To talk over this third down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Dropping back, it's Childs. Here's a heat. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. A 3-yard gain there, it'll be 3rd and 7. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wildcats are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wagner. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They're going to run it. Nice move to keep running. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Firing to the right, complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They're going to test the right side with this one. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to throw, it's Childs. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He gets across the 20 and out to the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground. He's got it again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Hansen. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I want to talk about a monster performance. This guy now has 150 yards rushing. The defense has had no answer for this guy, and he's showing you why he is such a weapon in this offense. Speed, the ability to catch the ball, the vision, the quickness. He's got all the tools in the toolbox.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. There's a crease. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56... Never a doubt about that one.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But
there he goes. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the well. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Back to pass, it's Childs. Makes the catch. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Makes him talk to the hand. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Quarterback Keith. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Are forced to settle for 3. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Tackled and brought down right at the... lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Beck. got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. It's complete on the right side. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. He gets away. Still running at the 40. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking downfield on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with FIU taking on the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. And it's FIU coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And there is still a lot of work to do on the season, but they get back to 2-4 in the standings. As we take a look at other action today, check out that notable upset inside Conference USA. Now back to your game at Ryan Field. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
To throw, it's Childs. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for to help out the O. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The run inside. It's Hansen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The play action fake. Got a man. It's Sowell. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Beck. This time on target. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback, really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down momentum, and get the football back.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's going to get loose. You want to talk about dynamic.
always love to look at the effort on special teams. A lot of times, punt returners are going in for a touchdown, and what happens, somebody comes out of nowhere, takes a great angle like this, great angle, gives this defense a chance to at least survive and not give up a touchdown.
They'll run it. It's Hansen. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw it to Childs. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running the red zone, it's Hansen. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Hey, third down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, fourth down coming.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Fourth and goal, gotta have it. Who do you go to? You give it to your playmaker. You give it to your quarterback. You trust him. You trust him handling the football. He does what he's supposed to do, gets downhill, makes the fourth down conversion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And here's the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, vitally important to take care of the football this time. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. To the air, it's Childs. Makes the grab down the middle. Stumbled to the ground. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Makes the grab. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll 32. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Running inside, it's Hansen. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Using his legs, it's Wallace. Maybe some room here. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll give it to him again. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Wallace. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing deep. Oh, he dropped it. And the decision to go for it does not pan out. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. New set of downs after the completion. Now they'll run the draw. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the...
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wallace. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Off play action. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback. It's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush. Sometimes it's a 3-man rush. Sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've been giving up sack after sack after sack in this game.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he...
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Fires downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for a big play. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside, it's Wallace. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the red zone, it's Peoples. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That's caught. It's Black. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. The run inside. It's Alchuk. Got enough for the first. Got a little grass. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. They'll run it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Tight end now in motion. They give it to him again. Crosses the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wallace. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Sauer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Beck. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Then how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Might have a chance. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes. Like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. They keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside, it's Wallace. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. And you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout